Welcome back to MKE Gadgets. Before we get going on today's talent show, I'm going to ask you please support me by subscribing to my channel. I recently upgraded my welding booth, and that's what today's video is about. I use these maker pipe fittings, and I'll put a link down below to makerpipe.com. But these go on 3/4 inch conduit. So this is a sample of what I did. I used the maker pipe and my conduit. So I added these 3D printed feet that just slip in the bottom, and 3D printed plugs that will fit into the top. Now that really, I think, dresses it up and makes it more of a complete build. I used these conduit clamps to attach some diamond plate panels to the tube. I was lucky enough to have a subscriber donate the diamond plate used in this project. Along with mega pipe fittings and conduit and clamps, I was able to make quite a unique welding booth. Let's go take a look at that. Here you can see the inside of my welding booth. The diamond plate was attached with construction adhesive to drywall, and that construction adhesive really stuck to it. This is all going to be covered with a welding blanket, so you won't see any of it. Let's walk around and see how the maker pipe was used. This shot is the outside of the welding booth. You can see the diamond plate, the conduit, and the maker fittings. I'll zoom in here. So on the top, you can see the end caps are 3D printed. In the middle is the maker pipe tubing. And on top of that are the conduit clamps. The top set of conduit clamps bolt the diamond plate to the tubing. The bottom two conduit clamps act as a hinge, as the side panels are hinged and can be moved out. A few years ago, a giant consumer electronics store locally closed, and that's where I got this center retail rack. It's on wheels, so the whole booth can be moved in or out, but to tell you the truth, it really stays in one spot. So let me finish up the welding booth, and we'll come back and take a look at it. With my new welding booth finished, let's do a walk around. On the inside, I have hanging welding blankets. And I made little hooks out of coat hangers. We'll take a look at that in a minute. In a recent video, I made this vice grip rack. And in a future video, I want to make a rack for my die grinders hanging over here. There's 3 areas where my welding curtain is clipped to the maker pipe tubes. And for that, I use 2 of these broom clips that you buy at the Mega Big Box store. And these screw to your wall and you clip in a broom. Well, I just bolted them back to back and clipped each tube. On this side of the booth, the welding blanket is longer than the diamond plate. So I got some maker pipe 45 connectors and used 2 of them. That turned out pretty good. Here's another look at 2 of the broom brackets holding the welding curtain together. Here's a close-up of the coat hanger bracket. Let's go to the bench and make one now. About a year ago, I made this wire bending fixture, and today I'm going to use it for the first time. It's designed to use wire coat hangers, which most people throw out, but I save. So we got to cut a piece 6 inches long. So first we'll cut off the part we don't need. Put it down on my cutting mat. Cut that. Now I got some marks here that just remind me how to do this. I made a bunch of them. This end down to that corner, and I bend this around. You bend it around till both pieces of the wire are about parallel. You take it out and you flip it around. And you make sure you have this hook opposite. Again, put the corner on the corner. And you bend this around. I made about a dozen of these. This is MKE Gadgets. Please support my channel by subscribing and telling your friends. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow.